Yes. Namaste and good evening to everyone.
Good evening, namaste.
कैसे हैं? Sorry, I was late. I was actually traveling from Chandigarh, so I got some trapped in the traffic. Yes, Umesh sir. What is the agenda for
Uh,
today?
okay, this is the basic agenda is what is Vedic mathematics, why it is necessary for our kids, what is the
Okay.
importance.
So can we first have an introduction round so that we know each other and we can discuss in the same way? I should, if I have that, so we can discuss in the same way. Yes, either Umesh sir, you can introduce or they can introduce themselves.
Okay, so here myself, Umesh Rukaya, Vedic math promoter since 5 years.
Of
Now I
course.
am in Kathmandu. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Okay. So Devraj Sharma is from?
Namaste. Good evening.
Namaste.
I am
Good evening, sir.
from Myagdi multiple campus, Myagdi Beni.
Okay, I received your registration form 2 days before, I think. You filled one application form for registration, right?
Raju Casey sir filled that one form.
Okay. It was from Beni. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
Devraj is the chairman of the Mathematics Teachers Council in our district,
okay.
and we called him as a guest in this program.
Okay. Okay.
So that it will
No,
be
sir.
easier to launch your program in our district, and we if we
Great.
understand well, then we'll be easy. And Raju
Definitely.
Casey.
Okay. Yes, I received a form by name Raju Casey. Yes. Okay. And Krishna Raj Ojha. Yes. And one Vivo V2310.
Krishna sir, he is a principal of Gyan Niketan. I think if I am not wrong, Gyan Niketan School principal Donald Dura, and Vivo might be he is the mathematics teacher of his school.
Okay, no issues. So we will definitely I'll brief you about now. First thing is, let me give you a brief introduction about Vedic mathematics. What is Vedic maths? And then I'll talk about why. See, Vedic mathematics, the name itself says it all. This is what is from our Vedas. Now, Vedas, we have 4 Vedas: Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, and Athar Ved. So, this particular subject is taken from Athar Veda. Very first thing, this is the background. And you all are aware that Vedas are the ocean of knowledge. So, when we are learning Vedic mathematics, it's not we are touching mathematics only. We are learning life skills. What makes our life different, that we are learning. I'll cite more examples on that when we'll understand this. And this particular subject was revived by Swami Bharti Krishna Tiraji. Was a Shankaracharya at Jagannath Puri. And thereafter, this collection is known as Vedic mathematics. Now, question arises, why do we need Vedic mathematics? And particularly, because we are talking in Nepal, so why in Nepal this is required? Why Vedic mathematics? Now, we all understand that every child is suffering from fear of mathematics. Math is always treated as a pain, as a havoc, as a stress, and this has been induced in their minds. 10 days back only, I was there in Galgot, above Baglung, Dudla Bhati. So there we had a session of more than 120 teachers were there, 200 students were there, 10 schools from ward number 1, Dudla Bhati. They collected and a session was arranged for 4 sessions, in fact, 2 days, 28th, 29th of May. Thereafter, I was traveling to Navalpur. There we had sessions, and the last in Kathmandu. If I talk about how many sessions in Nepal, I've given more than 130 sessions in Nepal. All live sessions I'm talking about. Online, I'm also giving. So Tribhuvan University is one of them. Kathmandu University is there. Sainik Vidyalaya Chitwan is there. And many schools of each and every part of Nepal. Now, the question was, why Vedic maths? Because we have to remove that fear of maths. Now, I'll give you a simple stat. 40 students are in one class. You talk about class 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Approximately, the strength is always 40 students. We have observed that 30 students are going to same maths tuition. And most of the time with the same teacher. Again, 10 are failing out of that also. That means 25% of the students are failing every time. Is it not an alarming stage? So why they are failing? There could be two reasons. One, math is tough. Let's remove it from our curriculums. So can we remove mathematics from our curriculums? Can we do anything in life without maths? The moment we get up in the morning, alarm clock. Mother cooks food. Again, timings. Everything you do, you travel. Google Maps, you take navigation help, GPS help. You are doing that. The roads you are traveling, everything. It involves mathematics. Till the time you sleep, you are making use of mathematics. So that means we cannot avoid mathematics. So now we have two options. One is, now this math is a fear. So one option is forget everything and run away. This is one option. The second, the same fear, let's face it. So face everything and rise above. When you talk to the students, no one will opt for the first. Everybody wants to rise. So what is the reason? What is the reason? What is pulling them down? Now this cannot be done. So maths you have to do. So what is the second reason then? The second reason could be teacher is not teaching and they are suffering due to that. I will not say this also. Say teacher is teaching. He's trying to complete the syllabus. He's trying to give the knowledge, whatever he has. But this is where there is a thin line. Whatever knowledge he has, whatever he learned from his teachers, whatever he learned from his books, that only he is delivering. Now, I don't have these 10 fingers same. So how can we expect the students, 10 students with the same mental ability, same mindset, same power to adapt the things? And this is exactly what is happening. In maths, we are always trying to, you can say, and not empower, I would say, we try to make them remember, cram the things. Or you can say enforcement. So here teacher is teaching, but the methodology being followed in maths is enforcement. Why? Because we cram the formulas, we cram the multiplication tables, everything. If you have ever observed, the moment any teacher walks in, let it be an English teacher, a Nepali teacher, a science teacher, a social science teacher, or any other subject teacher, they'll always say, understand the concept, learn it, and remember forever. This is a simple philosophy they follow. But the moment maths teacher is entering, first thing, there is a fear, oh, maths. Second, the moment formulas are coming, or the multiplication tables, they start with class 10th, class 3rd, sorry. The teacher says, cram it and remember it. Now, this is where things go worse. Because every teacher was saying, understand, learn, and remember. And math said, cram and remember. A student is not able to differentiate how to do it. You might have observed a class 6 student, he's trying to cram everything. And if one word misses, all gone. So where we are lacking? That means we are lacking in understanding the concepts of mathematics. There could be nothing simple than maths. If we as a teachers would have narrated this as a simple subject, where if we are correct, we'll always have a same answer. So it was just our narration which led to this disaster. And maybe you know better your country. But from past 3.5 years, since I met Mr. Umesh and we started with first session that was in a public library in Attariya, I was always saying we should not allow calculators. We should not allow calculators because that is making or pulling us down. A very simple example I used to give. How many phone numbers do you remember? And everybody was with me that they don't remember any or one or two because they don't have the habit of remembering now. After the mobiles, they don't have the habit. So I used to give the same example. If the students will start doing with calculators, they'll never have the habit to use their brains. And this will not impact in mathematics. This will be an overall impact in their life. And that has happened. If you are not able to see, let me tell you, last year, your engineering college seats were not filled in Nepal. Even government colleges, the seats left vacant. Think 2 years after this, 3 years after this, what will happen? All engineering colleges will be shut down. The reason? No mathematics students. And what will happen after that? Think about the employment. Okay, employment is you'll say employment is a small thing. All engineering colleges would be changed to schools. Correct. But what after 5 years? You'll be importing engineers to build your roads. You'll be importing engineers to build your bridges. You'll be importing engineers to build your entire economic system. So imbalance will be coming. And when we know without maths, nothing can be done. So why not we take this caution today and start making them a maths easy thing for them, preparing their roots so that they find this subject interesting. And Vedic maths does that very beautifully. I'll just give you 3 benefits, major benefits of Vedic maths. The first is, it is a journey of transformation from fear of maths to confidence. Now you'll say, how does confidence comes? I'll give you a simple example, very simple example. 26 plus 24. Everybody knows this is 50. Every maths teacher, every school teacher, every student, even a child of class 3rd will tell me, yes, it is correct. But still, they are not getting 100% marks in class third also in maths. Reason, they make silly mistakes. At the time of examination, we are always asked, please check your answers. This is what we say. Check your answers. Verify your answers. So can anyone tell me how to check the answers? We have math teachers with us. Can they guide me how to check the answers? Yes, please. How can we check this answer?
50 minus 24 is equals to 26.
Do you think I was playing a joke with you? Sir, what do you teach first, addition or subtraction? What do you teach first, addition or subtraction?
Ready, sir.
So now you are a child of class 1 who knows only addition. Can you check the answer?
20, 20, 40, 6, 14.
This is already done in the fair work. That is a problem. And it is not only about addition, it would be about all the 8 arithmetic operations. See, what you are expecting, you are saying is check your answers, verify your answers. And what you expect from the student is to redo 20 plus 20 and or 6 plus 4. This he has already done in the fair work. Because after this, I'll go to the subtraction. After this, I'll ask about multiplication or division or squaring or cubing or square root or cube root. The point is, till now, student is dependent. He is dependent on the answer keys. Very first thing. Check the book. Every book has answer keys. So they check with the answer book. Am I correct? Second, he asks the teacher. Third, he asks parents at home. And fourth, everybody is carrying a mobile. So they check in the calculator. Till 7th standard, in exam, all these 4 friends are missing. So they are there, they get confused. Just think, if we give them the power to check the answer themselves, if we give them that power to check the answer themselves, what will happen? They will get the confidence. Why? Because whatever knowledge you have, if you are a math teacher and you are taking a math lecture, your body language, your face expressions, your words will match because you have that knowledge. The moment I ask math teacher English question, they'll not be able to answer because they don't have that thorough knowledge of that subject. So the face expression, the body language, and the words will not match. So think about the students. They are fresh minds. So this is the first topic we teach. How to check your answers. How to be correct every time. So my students, they don't ask me. This is the first, in the first lecture itself, they don't ask me, is this a answer? No. Rather they say, this is a answer. See, the same 4 words, but it is a change. Now this has come here and they add to it and it is correct. Just think, if every student has this feeling or they are able to say this is the answer and it is correct, how much confidence will be there? So that is the second thing. First, a journey of transformation from fear of maths to confidence. Second, it enables you with the feeling, yes, I can. And once you have that feeling, yes, I can do, nobody can stop you in life. And this also reduces that maths anxiety. I won't name the university. I was called in a university, your country, MSc Mathematics 3rd semester. I asked them, up till which number you can write the tables easily. Do you know what they said? 12. MSc Mathematics 3rd semester means they have done first 11th and 12th mathematics, then 3 years graduation mathematics, 5 years, plus 1 year of MSc. After 6 years, if you are saying you can write tables up till 12 only, that shows you still have that fear. Because MSc means you are master of science in that subject. Okay, I'll ask everybody in this panel, how much time do you need to write the table of 89? Yes, math teachers. How much time you need to write a table of 89? Yes, please. This needs only
1 or 2 minutes, writing
One-
90 and section 1 and 1. Yeah.
90 and 1 is not the system. Okay, then I'll say, okay, 119. But this takes only 10 seconds for everyone. In fact, every table needs 10 seconds, not more than that. So just think, a child of class 7th, 8th who has never been able to remember within 30 minutes or within 20 minutes of my lecture, they know the tables up till infinity. You check with any video, any live video on my YouTube channel. I'm talking about 28, 29 in Galgot, Dudla Bhati. I'm talking about on 3rd, 4th in Bal Sudharna Secondary School in Kathmandu, Navalpur. Navalpur, I have started live online classes every week now. Every Saturday we have online class there. So, see, it is not the problem with the students. It is our duty to empower them, to remove that fear. If we are able to remove that fear, it is not that they are going to get good marks in maths only. No, they are going to learn, or they are going to get that confidence to learn anything new coming. And the third thing in Vedic maths is ability to think in a different way. Now, this is what makes the difference. In maths, what we do? Follow these steps and cram it. All of you are math students, math teachers here. Let me tell you, trigonometry is taught in class 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. 4 years. I can teach that all trigonometry with that 130, 40 formulas in just 6 to 7 hours and without cramming any formula. You don't need to cram anything. With the help of Vedic maths, trigonometry can be done. Though in classes I take 10 hours because 1 hour class is there and then we give homework. But in actual it takes 6 hours to 7 hours maximum. So okay, 10 also. Can you think trigonometry can be done in just 10 hours and that too of 4 years and without cramming even a single formula? Let it be sine A plus B, your addition identities, your subtraction identities, your reciprocal identities, your quotient identities, your multiple angles, sine 2A, cos 2A, tan 2A, or any 3A, 5A, anything. Your height and distance problem. That can be done without knowing sine theta. Just with the help of similar triangles. Finish. So it is that initially in the starting, in the beginning, I said Vedic maths is from Vedas, which means ocean of knowledge. So when I talk about ability to do in the different way, what does that mean? Now, how do we do cubing? Let's say you have to do a cube of 12. So you'll do 12 multiplied by 12, that is 144, and then you'll do 12. So that means you are bound in a single way. But here we have different ways, 4, 5. In scaring, I have written 13 different ways because Vedic maths offers so many ways. Now, when you have so much option, every child will at least understand one method. Now, what is the change? What is the difference from maths? Maths was enforcement. Do this way, follow this path. But Vedic maths is enrichment, enlightenment. Enlightenment means you give them the way. You give them the target. Let them travel through any way. or enrichment. You give them the knowledge, let them reach their target. So this is the basic difference, right? And one more thing, people often, because I could, whatever topic you can think in mathematics, that can be done. And very important, interesting thing is, it has only 29 formulas, that's all. With that only you do everything. And it's not, it's for first time we are talking. Already so many teachers from Tribhuvan University, they have completed my 3 months course and they are teaching now. If you want, we can give you the names also, not to worry. And very first thing, my every video is available on net, so there is nothing to hide. And live videos, you can see the photographs, you can see the pictures, you can see the results, what students speak after the session, what people think after the session, how they continue, how they connect with me, and they are doing wonderful. So I am on the mission. So I'm on that mission to remove that fear of mathematics from every child. So now you can ask your questions, your doubts, whatever you have in your mind. I think I have made given a
How can we
complete.
manage? Like you will be connected with our teachers or with our students. How can we manage with you? With
Sir,
whom you like to be connected? With my teachers or with my students?
it depends on you. What do you want? See, I now when it is to be
Means
started.
what is better?
Sorry.
What is better? You go directly to students or you
Uh,
go through
I see. My system is very simple. Like we advertise, schools approach. Now, like for example, now is this time I was in Galgod. There we had 3 sessions for the teachers and 1 session for the students. Correct. But when we talk about schools, they take session for the schools because definitely financials are involved in that. So they collect fees also. There is nothing to hide. I know that fact. Last year I conducted 16 sessions in 16 schools in 8 days. So morning, 9 to 1, we used to have 1 session. And then 2 to 6, we used to have another session that was all in Sunsari, Itahari. So they had booked one public hall. Maximum sessions were conducted in that and some in other schools. But 8 days, regular 8 days, we had a timetable and 16 schools I did it. First time, even the teachers don't have confidence. Correct. So first session is like open session for everyone to ask me. But of course, if you give the knowledge to teachers first, then that is more easy to pass this knowledge because students are more connected to your teachers. Sometimes it is due to language problem. Sometimes you know them personally. So both factors are there. But
sure.
I,
These days, what I see is what I
no.
see
Yes,
the
please.
ambassadors and the very proud kind of teacher, especially in school mathematics, English, and Nepali, English in other subject, they are very simple. But these mathematics teachers are much more ambitious. They are proud too. And when I see the result, they make more number of the students fail in their subject itself. So this is the matter of us. So
No,
what I like to
no,
request with you is, how can we go, if we go through teachers, then if they do not accept your methods, this Vedic mathematics method, then it will be the bad luck for us.
sir, they will not accept. I'll give you the reason behind it. I'll give you one difference. This time, I gave session in Kathmandu. First session was for class 5, 6, 7. Correct. Now class 5, class 6, class 7 has not seen calculators. Please understand what I want to say, what I want to convey you. So they were learning like anything. You see the video, you see the municipality chairman asking every student to come on the stage and share the views. And every student spoke. Well, more than 8 videos of 8 students, 9 students are there. And they were trying to understand, learn, because till that time they have not done with calculators. But the moment 8th, 9th and 10th students came, the initial 10 minutes were, sir, we are using calculators now. So why should we learn? The same thing is, see, maybe you take me wrong, but as a trainer, as an author, I will not say anything lie. Teaching profession in Nepal is not the choice. It is the last option. You agree with me or not?
Sure, I'm very agree.
That is the reason, because recently, last year, I gave on Pi Day, I was in Chitwan. There was a teacher's session. I was talking to them, teachers. I gave them a lesson. And then I asked them, they said, sir, we are here for some time. It is not our choice. If we get better opportunity, I will go. I'm not naming here, but I know so many principals who, see, I'm not from Nepal, but still I know so many teachers who have now shifted from their schools to abroad. And they have changed their profession also. And for me, I was a core businessman. I was a businessman for 23 years. I started business in 1997 when I was in 3rd year of my engineering. And now I have become after becoming an author, I have become the trainer or a teacher. So because this is my passion, that is the difference. We need, so when I talk about collective session for students and teachers, then both of them get motivated. Even they don't have any grudges, teachers, and students also learn side by side. And students are, see, remember, children are, they can learn very easily. The only thing is if they are given proper way. And once you go through all these videos, you'll see what they are speaking after an hour training, after 1.5 hour training. So that means this is having some power. So that I work on. For me, teachers are better, students are too good. For me, nothing is a problem. The only thing is if we have right mindset. Yes, we have to do it. We have to bring a revolution in our students. We have to bring a change in our students. Then you can do wonders. Because this visit, this time a visit, I'll share one more thing. I was in Galgot and I met one doctor. He took me to his farmhouse also and we were discussing. He said, I was supposed to open a nursing college, but I am not opening. I said, why? People are mad after this. I gave him so many examples because I was also earlier working with university, so I have this knowledge thorough. He said, sir, last time when you visited, did you see crowd here? Na? This time you are not finding that crowd also. People are migrating. The moment they do 10th, they are migrating to get better opportunities in other countries. So there are two reasons for this. One is better opportunities and one is they are not getting that motivation in the country. And maths would be a result, will be a very big reason for this. This is a high time to think on this. I had discussions with your CDC, your National Board Examination Chairman, UGC. I have always given inputs. Sir, this is how we need to do. Certain schools are adapting those things and they're doing good. Like Calcutta, I was not, it was not my first visit. It was second time. All the schools who took last year, they again wanted this time because they found some difference.
Yes, sure, sir. I got feedback from Galkot. It's very near from my city.
Okay.
It's Beni, just 1 hour far from Baglung.
I got it. Baglung Bazaar, right?
Yeah. And especially, let's do it. In my district, we have Mathematics Teachers Council too.
Mm-hmm.
And I will talk with the with the mathematics teachers, very senior teachers. And let's have one more online class, one more Zoom class with you, so that we can launch
Only one request, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
should be ready with questions. See, I'm not a politician who will speak, right? So if you ask your questions, your doubts, then it would be a fruitful discussion. If I am only speaking and you are listening, that is like a politician giving a bhashan. Correct. That is all. You come up with your queries, you come up with your doubts, you come up with your questions. I'll happily solve them. Right.
Nothing else is here. Only just as a school conductor and as a principal, founder principal, we want to change the result of mathematics. How can we make the debate result?
We can do it, sir. We can do it online. We can, if you want online, we can do online. I'll share. उमेश सर, कल का वीडियो है आपके पास वहां का आश्रम वाला?
I will share, sir. I'll share.
Sir, so sir, just see that online. See, Navalpur, there is Arvindo Ashram. I'm associated with them also. I'm associated with Art of Living also in India. I'm associated with so many such holistic people. So just see, even lack of resources, we conducted one online this Saturday, and now it is not one, it is a series. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Nepal time, we are taking that session, and 1 1 2 2 topics will be discussing doing. Yes, I had 3 live sessions before that in that ashram this month. That was on 1st, 2nd June. So this was, you can say, 4th, but this was first Zoom session. So this now series. So this way also things can be done. Right? You can see that without any resources, if they can do, why not a big school? Even Kathmandu University, they did first time, they did an online session with me. Then we took offline. Right? So you can have a look. Last year, since you know Galkot, so last year it was 5 schools, even Gau Palika in Tarakula, Baglung, 4 schools, Dudla Bhati. So this year there were 10 schools, and they did it with the help of ward committee. Ward number 1, I think it was there, and in Kathmandu it was ward number 10. So things can be done. See.
Okay, sir. So we can request to our municipality also, because our mayor of the municipality is himself. He was an ex-teacher. He was science teacher. We can convince with him. Anyway, with Umesh sir, I will be discussing with him and request with you.
Anything else, sir?
Sure, Raju sir. I already shared the video with you.
I got it.
You can share that one link where all sessions are there. I'll send you. Anything else, sir?
No, it's okay for this time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. Sure. Okay. Good night.
Okay, sir. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.